Greetings everyone, and Great here with another couple heroes to replay. Spawn on the right side as the blue OKW, we have Schlonz. On the left side as the red US forces, we have Damocles, who's immediately locked in the heavy cavalry company, access the Pershing, Rangers, and some other assets. Rifleman squad being blown on field versus Kubovagen. Looks like OKW players eyeing for some capturing game. The bulletins involves the Jaeger infantry, which in fact he has now selected the Overwatch doctrine, giving access to the Jaeger infantry and the Left 18 among some other abilities. But he does have the Jaeger infantry bulletin, Volksgrenadier's rifleman bulletin, and the lag faster reload. The US player looks to just have some rifleman bulletins and the Sherman faster reload as well.
Ready for orders.
Kubovagen creep his way forward, capture the central VP. Over here we have this rifleman squad advancing as well. This rifleman squad looks like may find the Kubovagen. Bit of up ground here. I wonder if he's going to stick to light cover. Just capture order there. Kubovagen catches the central VP, throws some rounds to the Kubovagen. They bounced. And now the Kubovagen does get a bit of damage there. Kubovagen now taking a bit of damage. The rifle squad is going to advance forward. Really, the rate of fire is what matters when fighting against a Kubovagen. Its target size is large enough. I don't think the rounds will generally miss. And so if you get advanced, get to some cover, then you can increase your rate of fire of your weapons. Here's some Shum Pioneers. Shum Pioneers will find this rifleman squad. Decides to back it off. He could have really put the pain there since on negative ground. Does fall back to a bit of heavy cover here. Shum Pioneers do decently well in behind heavy cover. That fight will go on for quite some time. The rifle squad still engaged in this Kubovagen. Also near capture that munitions sector. Kubovagen has fallen back. This is Shum Pioneers way over here. That Kubovagen's going to be knocked out of combat for quite some time. Over here, got the Volksgrenadiers getting some great damage from the rifle squad. Native ground, there's a good chance this rifle squad gets fully wiped. Does retreat. And no additional bullets. He does get out of range there. And looks like the Shum Pioneers decides to fall back. Can't really engage the rifle squad at long range, behind heavy cover. And plus needs to fall back, get repairs, and he does preserve quite a bit of manpower there. So could I for some medical supplies, going for the battle group HQ.
Ready to execute.
You can either go for get some medical supplies, get his guys healed up, or go for the next conflict without medical being fully healed up, which may result in a bit of a bleed. They're already bleeding. Death. Does use medical supplies there, very nice. And with this, with that structure being built, upon completion, Polite gets enough command points in order to get out some Jaeger light infantry. Rifle squad engaging this Volksgrenadiers. Volksgrenadiers gain some decent damage. Do not have a lieutenant deployed in the field. Lieutenant can eye this heavy cover there and get his Thompson into range. Does he capture that cutoff point once again? Or we're starting to recapture it. Frag grenades. Okay, was not expecting that. Frag grenades now available for the US player. He has decent amount of munitions and also allows the lieutenant to throw or fire smoke grenades. Rifle squad taking a bit of damage there from that Kubovagen. The rifle squad's pretty wounded, so the Kubovagen probably went out and stops the fuel point from being decaptured as well. A nice 2 for 1. He gets efficiency 1 as well.
Reinforcements in. Welcome to the death factory, boys. Hit the fucking dirt! The enemy is
Lieutenant, you're seeing a bit of fire there. Does throw a frag. He is quick enough to respond. Usually the first frag can be pretty effective due to the fact that your opponent may not be aware of it, so not ready for it, but he was aware and ready for it. Lieutenant now getting out the church.
A capture point is being overrun.
And now got this Jaeger infantry being closed on point blank. Jaeger infantry at this point in time, they have the same rifles as Grenadiers, but do have better target size. Ooh, There goes Lieutenant, a bit foolish. Boom Pioneers push forward, gain a bit of damage there on the rear echelons.
Gather round. I smell orders.
Let's see, the US player is going for a Stuart. Does not have a Stuart research. Wait, Captain? No, not Captain. I suppose he did invest fuel onto the grenades and bars. Okay, he invested into both. That's quite a bit of fuel expenditure right now. He's lacking squads. He could try stalling out for some Rangers for a replacement squad. Maybe not a good idea to go for bars and grenades at the moment, because one, he doesn't really have. He can get a couple bars on his rifleman squads, but he can't move forward enough munitions for anything else. And if he goes for weapon racks, he probably won't have access to any sort of grenades for the near future. Simply right now, he does not have enough munitions to go for both. Eagle infantry behind some light cover, being upgraded to G43, does get the first strike bonus.
Target that infantry! Defend the flank! We have G43s. Now we can kill it 1778.
Eagle infantry push my forward, gain some damage. This Eagle infantry is also fighting behind some light cover. Grenade's been thrown, does avoid it. Rifle squad does fall back.
Get fire on that infantry!
Rear echelon takes some damage there from the Kubelwagen. Kubelwagen's quite wounded, but so are the rear echelon. Rear echelon are actually decent versus Kubelwagens because they have pretty good rate of fire.
Flank security! That's right! Disembark!
And Kubelwagen goes down to that rear echelon, and that rear echelon does need to go fall back and get healed on up. Captain deployment fields and the lieutenant's been redeployed as well. So he has a good amount of infantry squads on the field, and now he of course can deploy the major. Great first strike bonus there. Grenade's been thrown, no response. Gets annihilated, does fall back before it gets wiped out. Captain pushed way forward. The Thompson is being pretty effective there. And there's a fresh G43s. Volkswagen is fighting from behind light cover there. Rifle squad gets behind some heavy. Another grenade there. This time he does actually fully retreat. It looks like we'll be eyeing to capture that fuel sector. The OKW player only has Battle Group HQ. No spare truck at the moment. By the time he gets that truck built on the field, he should have enough to get Panzer authorization.
Pay attention this way. Lousy patch of dirt is ours.
Echelon pushing way forward, trying to capture this strategic point. Right now, the OKW player has great field control. The US player is trying to reestablish the field because right now all of the OKW units are back at base, barring this MG. Got the half track here. Volksgrenadiers, Eagle Eye Infantry, and Schlonz push way forward. Volksgrenadiers fully reinforced. Rear echelon push way forward. They are going to get disintegrated within a second. Now the captain is falling back up here. You got the rear rifle squad engaged by this Volksgrenadiers. Rifle squad slowly being whittled down as 3-on-3 engagement. And when it comes to models, now got a squad of Rangers on the field. I wonder how he's going to equip them. It's actually pretty low in munitions as well. He's going for Thompsons? No. I heard a grenade there. Looks like the Volkswagens do eat it, and the rifle squad falls back as well. Where did all the US munitions go? He had about 120. Let's see. Captain, how many bars do you have? Only the one bar.
A capture point is under attack.
Guess he's really been spending on those grenades. Jaeger infantry engaging. Captain's charge way forward. Getting some great hits there. The other Jaeger infantry does fall back a little bit.
The command half-track has been converted to the headquarters building.
Rifle squad charging way forward. This is not scavenge doctrine, doesn't have access to infiltration grenades. That's the fall back right there. MT-34 firing away, gets some hits there onto that rifleman. We've got the Volkswagens behind some heavy cover there, just slowly engaging the Rangers. Rifle squad does fall back. Lieutenant is severely wounded. And now got the Lig trying to find a hit.
The Americans have cut our supply line.
Volkswagens do get behind some heavy cover there. Schlonz Pioneers pretty forward. Rifle squad and Captain charge making their way forward as well. Schlonz Pioneers do fall back. Got the Jaeger infantry up north, forced back the rear echelon. If this rifle squad advances down south, the Jaeger infantry should be able to deal with it. They're negative ground at the moment. And the Jaeger infantry mix between light and heavy. Focus on the captain there since it's a much more open ground. Grenade's been thrown. He's not dodging. Does eat it quite hard. You just keep this guy behind heavy cover. Let the lights do some good work. If he manages to not lose too many models, you can always use the medical supplies if you would supplies. And right now the rifle squad is taking some hits. Does drop one model there. Rifle squad does fall back. He could try healing up with medical supplies. Maybe got to just fall back. Ranger squad falls back as well. Volkswagens capturing that munitions sector. Lieutenant pushes way forward. Good first strike bonus there from the Jaeger infantry. Rifle squad pushes way forward. Throws a grenade.
Anti-tank rockets on the field.
We do have quite a bit of fuel expenditure by the US player. Major is on the build queue. The OKW player does have a decent amount of fuel as well. It has transfer off position, almost has enough fuel for the Pencil 4. Yes, we're good hits that onto the rifleman. That was the grenade there, but a bit too preemptive. He's not going to have any munitions for those weapon racks, is he? Munitions actually being captured up. Gonna work for kick some fire. Does take a pretty good splash hit there. And the ship transport is now spotted and means withdrawal from the region with it. Rangers captured that northern sector and splashed a little bit there. Eagle Eye infantry do have more accuracy at long range than close range, at least the scope rifle. His other rifles are just more or less equivalent to grenadiers. Schlonz Pioneers do fall back now. Now got the rifle squad major and captain heading towards the center of the map. Volkswagens and air infantry getting some good damage there. And we got a bit of smoke there as well.
Our supply lines have been cut. Americans are making
MT-34 is in this garrison, but thanks to the smoke, he's having trouble retargeting. He rotating his gunners around. Both got the Jaeger infantry falling back as well. His Volkswagen is just trying to pick some damage at long range. Lieutenant does get suppressed.
Support gun deployed. Crew ready for orders.
Jaeger infantry eyeing for the garrison because 3-1 of size is probably a decent garrison for the fight from. Like firing some rounds up north. Rangers now pushing the center of the map. Rock squad taking a bit of damage there. It looks like that bow spinners can't really deal with the Rangers at the moment. I do hear Stuart now in the field, or nope, that's a Scott. As House does connect onto the Scott there, damage its engine. Not a big threat going down. Rock Squad will provide some protection as well.
Stand by.
Major Efficiency 1. So now he gets access to improved recon flight. Rangers throws a grenade, he does avoid it. Our squad gonna get nice and close. Our efficiency 2. Grenade's been thrown again. He's been really active with that. And one AT gun now deployed on the field by the US player. Not bad. He will likely need some AT, and the OKW player is going for another SW's half check. So he's eyeing for the sheer transport. Probably gonna be eyeing for the King Tiger. Our squad may get wiped out there, but does force back the Volks. And seeing some splash there. Gonna finds a good hit there. Don't see any shoe mines here. Scots don't really get hit by their mines all too often because they're usually not this close. He could just drive away and still stand some damage. Lost a unit. I'm not sure which unit. He has probably the captain? Don't remember seeing the captain going down. Yep, there's the captain there.
All sectors. Ability now ready.
Jaeger infantry gains a nice flank there, forcing back the Rangers.
Mobile command has been set. The static post is now in operation.
Mechanized HQ is now deployed on field. He does have 200 in fuel, so that's going to be pretty close to a Tiger tank. Various sectors up here being captured on up. And even eyeing for a booby trap, very nice. You don't really see the booby traps all too often, and most of the time they play out by Oberstdorf rather than by Jaeger infantry.
Ready to move. Target captured. No enemy contact. We've captured it. Over here! Listen up! Taking lead over here!
A cinder grenade has been thrown.
A capture point is being overrun.
And our squad's taking a bit of damage there. Scott has been repaired, pushed way forward. Don't see him blobbing into the booby trap. Rangers will be capturing this sector there. And we got the Jaeger infantry taking some shots there onto the Scott. Does avoid his shot.
Change plans. 300 points remaining.
Looks like the lieutenant will find the booby trap. He's a great damage there. And Scots may finish off the lieutenant. He's quite wounded. Does avoid the rounds. They ran a little bit short. Mage now efficiency 2 as well, so now he has the improved off-map artillery. Putting a landmine there. And Scott does roll a miss there. Both Grenadiers being engaged by the rifle squads.
The capture point is under attack.
And now the rear echelon squad falls back as well. After being captured on up, gotten a lieutenant pushed way forward.
Ready. Send
This player has quite a fuel. He's just eyeing for the Pershing. And there's the King Tiger on the field. King Tiger gets pulled out first. There's quite a bit of power right now. This player does have an M1AT gun held in reserve, which will have trouble versus the King Tiger's heavy armor, as well as large health pool. Grenade has been thrown. Good stun grenade. The King Tiger 4 does have a rear echelon here with a minesweeper. The mine could get exploded if he's not too careful. That one does get swept. The other one does get spotted but not swept. I'm not sure where the Scott's trying to fire. But King Tiger's pushed way forward. Lieutenant Squad does fall back as well. Does take a pen there from the M1AT gun. Does take a hit there. Bounce there. Does start falling back. Got one bazooka on that rear echelon.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Rolls a bounce there. Thompson Rangers can't do much in this situation. That rear echelon does take some massive damage there. Right squad charging way forward, has enough damage onto it to get a pink charge grenade. Looks like she's going to have to wipe out that bulb. Gains great damage there. Massive damage there on the allied infantry. Does fall back. And gets the wipe. And squad's very close to being wiped out himself. Good M1AT gun hits there. Pershing's almost available.
The capture point is being overrun. Our supply line just got cut off.
Forces charging way forward, overrunning the Jaeger infantry, no problem. Second bazooka picked up by the rear echelon. Now I got the King Tiger getting repaired up by the Shum Pioneer. Lieutenant does avoid the 88 shot. Lags firing away as well against them. Need some damage there. Rear echelons do fire bazooka barrage, but they do bounce. Rear echelon getting annihilated. Lieutenant getting hit as well. Pershing now blood on the field. They want to get around onto that Shum Pioneer. Rear echelon, oh not rear echelon, rifle squad and Volksgrenadiers engaging out. Their sector will be decaptured. And salute grenades been thrown. It is going to eat that a little bit. Right now the US player has less VPs than the OKW player. Now here comes Pershing. Fire shot against, I think it got a full squad wipe there. Nope, only one of the Jaeger infantry models went down there. Lieutenant takes a massive direct hit there from the King Tiger. Major charge sprints his way forward. Lieutenant will escape on out of there. But it does sound like a pair of pens there. Rear or Rangers push way forward. More Thompson hits. He does back on off and does take some more damage there. Pershing does get a good shot. But Kenworth gets a good hit there. Rolls a bounce. I've got a left 18 also being built out as well. You can start engaging AT guns with that and try to eliminate them before the King Tiger pushes way forward.
Squad, shut it. We are receiving new orders.
Extra second central VP now.
Send your mission.
Got a little bit too idle over here. And the OKW infantry will capture that central sector. Lieutenant trying to capture this Swedish sector. I do see a shoe mine right in front of them. And Volk's over here as well. Rangers and the Rifleman squad push the way forward. Scott moving around. Rangers and Rifle squad push their way forward, forcing back the Volk's Grenadiers. Down south, we do now the Scott firing away, getting some damage there onto the garrison. It does force them out. Over in the center, we do now have booby trapping deployed out in middle combat. That may not be great. You could just try exploding it right next to the major, killing everybody. I was going to say throw a grenade or something to hit the base of the VP and detonate it early. But I suppose the, exploding it and killing everybody is also another possibility as well. Smoke grenade there. And the Eagle Eye should be able to deal with the lieutenant quite easily. Oh, he did drop a couple weapons here as well. Bazooka, 2 bazookas dropped there. Were they both picked up held by the major? I think so. Pershing does take a hit there. Trying to capture that sector. Bazooka rolls a bounce. More hits down the Pershing. Scott gets good down the Panchrak. Where's the rest of the guys? There's Pioneers falling back. Those little miss there onto Scott. Another unit got wiped out. This time the rear echelon. And 180 gun sitting on up, trying to hit that King Tiger. And here the left 18 firing. Maybe trying to fire into his opponent's base. Yes, he is. Oh! That's veterancy 1. 7 kills, first shot. He has a rifle, 2 riflemen and a ranger.
Good to go. Anyone see where that fire's coming from? Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
So a grenade's been thrown. He does avoid it.
Prepare to execute.
King Tiger also veterans 1 could activate Spearhead. Couple rounds running on in. Dude now got the Volks taking a bit of damage. The vehicle crew has taken severe damage. Additionally, that's his only repair squad. So he needs that to repair up the Pershing, the ambulance, and of course crew the M18 or M8. Rangers and Rifleman squad pushing towards the center of the map. Great hit there on the Rangers. They base at this point I need to fall back. They do have veteran C3, so they stay out of combat. They will receive health regen. Problem is, they were still in combat. Have some more light hits there. King Tiger advancing. At this point in time, he may want to get out Jackson to help deal with the King Tiger. Or a Sherman tank, or a good anti-infantry. He's going for Jackson, which is very good. Rifle squad does fall back there. 3 miles remaining. I don't know why I thought I see his mines here, but there's not. There's a lot of stuff that looks like landmines. Rifle squad and Rangers not push way forward. Gets damage there onto the Schlonz Pioneers. King Tiger fires. Rolls a miss there. M8 firing away as well. Here comes the left 18 barrage. Great hit there from the Scot, I believe. Does lose a rifleman, however.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Ambulance goes down. Jackson's almost complete. Another great hit there.
Tank destroyer
Left
is
18
ready
now,
for
Veterancy
orders.
2.
We're losing
Scott
a capture
and
point.
Pershing now advance along the flank. Does see a Kenworth for a shot there. Pershing takes a hit there as well. Not into the rear armor of the King Tiger. Finds a landmine with the Scot. Wipes out the Kenworth for crew of the Scot. So he fast try crawling away, though the Scot does go down to the sheer panzer quarters, I believe.
A gun carrier just got knocked out.
Pershing taking a bit too much damage there. Gets another hit there. Jackson fires a shot. He can use the heat back around. Jackson rolls a miss there. And he's going to just take time to take out the left 18. It's probably a good idea. That thing's been deadly. Jackson does a good shot there, taking some damage from the flak battery. I think one more Panzer Faust and that King Tiger shot does come out. Left 18 is alive.
Just lost. Tank ready.
King Tiger advancing his way forward. And the Pershing will fall back with Veterancy 1. You can use a heat wrap round, and that may... No, that probably won't get a kill there on the King Tiger. It's funny, upon release, the heat wrap round allowed for a quick double tap, which actually made it pretty good. The problem is, right now, it's not really that useful. You don't target the ground like the concrete piercing round, it's just fire in a direction that hopefully hits. Rear echelon on the build queue because it's out of repairs. Finds a... I think that was a demolition charge, wasn't it? It did not look like... I'm not sure what that was. I think that was demolition. Booby trap.
Rear echelon squad ready for action.
Those rear echelons going to have a lot of work in front of them. Rangers at least efficiency
Get the
3.
hell beat out of us. We got 75 points remaining.
He... I don't know what he should have put on the field. He does push forward so he doesn't receive a barrage in the base because he knew it was going to be barrage in his base. Didn't take time to reinforce the Rangers. He may be eyeing to pull out more Rangers. It's probably a better idea to save the Rangers than try to go for a Rifleman. And he can't be going for the fuel point. He has to go straight for the VP. He's out of running very low on VPs, but the Rifleman squad's heading down there, or up there.
Armor here.
And one AT gun still alive. That's been a little bit absent.
Consolidate our forces. We're left with 50 points.
Rifle squad needs to go for a grenade. He also didn't pick up bars. If he would have picked up bars, this guy would probably do a little bit better. Drop still a pair of bazookas there so the rear echelon can pick up their weapons.
Hey, listen up.
Maybe Strom Pioneers can pick up one of those, but he may be out of... Okay, he does pick up one. And 180 gun. King Tiger Efficiency 2.
Crowds are taking one of our
Gets a good
points.
hit there. They'd use the heat wrap around. The gun does get the crew. And 180 gun does get fully crewed up by the rear echelon because he knows that. Oh, there goes the Pershing. Does get abandoned there, so the possibility he can get 2 Pershings, but like the game's going to end before that happens. Thompson Rangers there. This is likely going to be the end of the game. He's bleeding out VPs. Rifle squad does capture that northern VP. Grenade's been thrown. Gets good damage. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's the sector assault. I think he's just going to just use it just so he can win the game. Now drop the Pantrek, keeps the bazooka. Now the Rangers do pick up a Pantrek. I don't know if that makes a difference in this situation. The game just appears to be over.
Do something. We're down to 10 points, damn it.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. Rifle squad dying.
Damn Crouch just wasted some of our riflemen.
Can't shoot that ranger.
Anti-tank gun, ready for action.
And that is the end of the replay. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.